welcome back to another video. It's your girl Sadie, your certified self-love and confidence coach, back with another one. Let me see, let me make sure my sound is on and working, and then from the looks of it, let's see. Testing. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like the sound is definitely working on my end. If you guys know me and been watching my videos for a while, I've always had like issues with the audio. Like, what's up with that? So I got a new mic. I've been using it for a while now, except I need to learn how to navigate the noise canceling. So if you know anything about it, make sure you let me know. This is a Mano. I think it's called a Mano. But I ordered it off of Amazon. It's really a, like it says, it's a gaming microphone with noise cancellation. But if you're familiar with that and you're familiar with how to do the noise cancellation fancy stuff, make sure you send me a message and let me know, because I learn as I go. Okay. All right. So if you have not already read the title, this video is for the days, honey. Hello, come on. We about to get it in today, y'all. This video right here is for the days you do not feel enough. Oh my goodness, how to love yourself on the days you don't feel enough. Let's pause for a moment, okay? Let's just pause for a moment before I go further. Today, I'm not even gonna give y'all the date, because I don't like saying the date, because I don't like to discourage people if they don't watch this video on the date. Like, whenever you watch this video is when you are supposed to watch this video, okay? But what I was gonna say is the month of October, okay? You probably see it behind me anyways. I just realized that. Anyways, look. We are almost halfway through October, honey. And let me tell you personally, I don't know about you, but personally, this month has started off so rocky, so chaotic, so unexpected, just so much stuff happening. I don't know if anybody can relate to this part of the video, of the message, but I just had to go ahead and put it out there, okay? So if you want to fast forward this video, because I need a couple minutes to rant, okay? I'm going to give y'all this disclaimer now. Whew. This month so far for me personally have been crazy, has been chaotic. It's been a lot, okay? And I'm gonna be very transparent. I always teach transparency. I always teach authenticity. And y'all, October for me personally has been a lot, okay? It's by the grace of God that I made it on this live today, because I was on my couch and I was like, I don't think so. But you know what? I know last Sunday I did not film a video, so I was like, you know what? My son not gonna let me get no rest anyways. Let me just get up and go ahead, get myself together, and go ahead and film this video, right? So might as well do something productive, okay? And we'll talk about more about that part a little bit later too. Whew. So not only is there a lot going on in the world, it has been a lot going on in my world as well. But this is another side note as well. It's something that I've learned from experience, is that when you are consistent in your purpose, when you are consistent and persistent in doing the things that matter to you most, doing the practices and the little things that bring you joy and happiness in life, and especially when you're walking in your purpose, the enemy will attack, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there, okay? This is not to make you afraid. This is not to make you scared or make you, oh, woe unto me. Nothing like that. I'm just being real with y'all. When you are on the winning side of the team, when you are playing for the Most High, when you are on the team of Christ, be on the lookout. Always expect trials and tribulations to come. If you think that it's a cakewalk when you begin walking in your purpose, when you begin using your voice, when you begin stepping into your purpose, walking into your purpose, pursuing your purpose, be on the lookout for things around you to try to distract you, to try to derail you, and try to get you off of your track, okay? Now, like I said, I know this from experience, okay? This is not my first rodeo. So a lot of times when you're going through stuff, when you're going through something, it's very hard to look at things objectively, because your emotions is high. Your thought process, your thinking is just overwhelming, and you can't really see clear. You know what I mean? You can't really see as clear as you need to have that clarity to understand that, you know, this too shall pass. Sometimes you do, but I guess it depends on the situation, and I guess it depends on what's going on in your life at that moment. But it's very hard to look at things from an objective standpoint, and that's why it's good to have good people in your corner. You know, good supportive people in your corner, friends, coaches, and family if you're blessed enough to have that in your life. But expect trials and tribulations and things to happen. Okay, it's part of life. It's part of being a light. It's part of being a child of God. It comes with the territory. All right. So just because you are on the winning team does not mean we are exempt from life beating us down, or at least trying to. Okay, we not exempt. If anything, we are attacked more. But once again, not saying that to scare you. Just had to go ahead and put that out there really quickly. All right. So have you ever? Let's get back to the video. Back to the topic. Have you ever woke up and just felt like things was off? Your energy was off, your thought process was off, everything just felt off, okay? Like no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you think, you're not enough, you're not productive enough, you're not attractive enough, you're not good enough, you're not reaching your goals fast enough, etc., etc., okay? Let's pause for a minute. Let's pause for a tiny minute. I have to let you know that you are not alone. And I'm not singing Michael Jackson's song. But if you are a fan, just know, honey, you are not alone. You are not alone. I almost start singing, but I'm not going to sing to y'all today. I'm not going to do y'all like that. My voice not that bad though. But anyways, you're not alone. We all have those days, okay? And I shared what I just shared for this very specific reason at the beginning of this video when I was being transparent about the month of October for myself and how difficult and rocky it has been. We all have these days. I don't care what your profession is. I am a certified life coach. I am a graduate student. I'm a professional student. I am soon to be a licensed social worker and a licensed therapist. We are not exempt. We are not exempt from life. We are not exempt from feelings, emotions. We're not exempt from any of that. We just learn time and time again how to navigate, how to cope, and how to help others just because of our experience ourselves, okay? So you're not alone. But the truth is, this is the honest to God truth. This is why your feelings are valid, okay? Your feelings are important, but they're not facts, okay? Your worth don't disappear just because your confidence dip. I'm a certified self-love and confidence coach. I teach young women, I teach women, I teach young men, I teach men how to show up in a confident way. That doesn't mean that every day you're going to wake up and feel confident. That doesn't mean that when you are doing something new, you're not going to get butterflies in your stomach or be nervous about doing something for the first time. That's not what that means, okay? Your confidence it can be like a roller coaster. It could dip, it can be up one minute, it could be down the next minute, depending on the circumstances, depending on what somebody said that just ticked you off and rubbed you the wrong way. Your confidence can dip, right? So just know that just because your confidence may go up and down, your worth doesn't. Your worth is constant. Your worth is it's innate. It's in you. It's God-given. It can't be taken away from you. So I want you to always remember that. And like I said, our feelings matter. Your feelings are valid. I honor your feelings. You should honor your feelings as well. But your feelings are not facts. So just because you wake up today and you don't feel it, you look in the mirror, you don't see it. You writing, you don't hear it. Just because you may not feel it, hear it, see it, have the concrete evidence does not mean that you are not worthy or that you are not confident or that you are not successful or that you won't make it, okay? Just know that, all right? We live in a grind, hustle, go society. You know, that's just the way the culture is. That's just the way the society is in the world that we live in. The country, should I say, the country that we live in. It's a very capitalistic society. And I teach over grind and hustle. I teach alignment. You know why? Because alignment is crucial. Alignment, you won't miss it. Alignment, you is nothing you can do. There's no pace you can go. What's yours is yours. What belongs to you belongs to you. Your blessings is your blessings, and there's nothing you or anybody else can do about it. So that's what I love to talk about more so than hustle and grind and you got to get it and you got to go. Like, you need to be in alignment because we're human. We get tired. We need breaks. We need intermissions. Okay. We don't have no super powers. Okay. We do, but then we don't. Okay. We still need sleep. We still need to eat. We still need hydration. We are not invincible. Okay. So today in this video, I'm going to share 3 simple ways, just three simple ways to love yourself on these types of days, on these specific days when you just not feeling yourself, when they're the hardest, when you just not feeling it. Okay. So let's just keep it moving. All right. Cause I don't want to keep this video too long. So step number 1, feel it. Feel it. Don't fight it. Okay. What do you mean, Sadie? Feel it. Feel it. Don't fight it. Self-love is not about being positive all the time. And I wish I could highlight this part for you, but it's a video. Self-love is not about being positive all the time. It's about being honest. There was a period when people thought, like false positivity was a thing. This was recent. It wasn't really that long ago, but false positivity was a thing, right? Where people was like, oh, people just promoting this false positivity. Like, oh, she's so positive. Her life is just this. It's these assumptions that you don't have problems or that you just gloss over your problems and you just unstoppable and you just keep moving and keep conquering through. Yeah, I conquered through. Yeah, I deem myself as unstoppable. Yes, my confidence, I try to boost it every chance that I get. Okay, but self-love is not about that. Self-love is being honest with yourself and where you are at. So if you wake up tomorrow in the morning and you like, ugh, I'm not feeling it. Guess what? Honor that. You're not feeling it, but you got up anyways. You got up out the bed anyways. You brushed your teeth and got dressed anyways. You showed up anyways. That's where it counts. Okay? So allow yourself to feel your emotions without judgment. Don't look at yourself and be like, oh, here, I always go through this. Every week I'm ready to quit. Every week I'm ready to just walk away. Don't judge yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. There are so many young women too, younger than me, and I listen to them speak and I listen to their YouTube videos and stuff like that, and they so hard on themselves. I'm always going through this and I'm always giving up, and when I hear it, it's like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not giving yourself enough grace. You're not giving yourself enough time to just be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all go through it. You know what I mean? Life is life. It be life, and we're not exempt from any of it. So a lot of times it breaks my heart when I see, see people being hard on themselves, because then you taking away from all the stuff that you are amazing at, all of your strengths. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to listen to. You can't heal what you hide. All right. So when we honor how we feel, if somebody asks you, genuinely asks you to, not just ask, but genuinely asks you, hey, how are you doing? Like maybe they know something just recently happened that just, kind of derailed you. And they ask like, how are you doing with that? How is that going for you? You don't have to hide. You know what I mean? Like, if you lying and you saying, I'm okay, or if something traumatic happened, or you had a death in the family or something, and we all are affected in different ways, right? But you saying, I'm okay, I'll make it, I'll conquer through, I'm strong, I'm independent, I got this. You're not being truthful with yourself. And therefore, if you're not being truthful with yourself, you can't be truthful with nobody else. And you also can't heal like that. Okay? So take a pause and ask yourself, what am I really needing right now? Is it sleep? Is it water? Is it a break? Because I know for me last week, I didn't film. You know why? Because I knew what I needed. I love doing what I do. I love being on live. I love filming videos. But I knew last Sunday I needed that time to just be, because of so much that was happening that week and that weekend. I just needed a moment. So you really have to know what you need, okay? Be in tune with yourself. All right, so if you ever tried to push your feelings away just to seem okay, I want you to comment on this video, relate. If you can relate, okay? So step number 2, let's keep it moving. Speak to yourself with kindness. I know this sounds simple, but a lot of times we are so self-critical. Oh my goodness. We have to replace that self-criticism with gentle self-talk. So imagine you are talking to a 5-year-old. Maybe they riding a bike and they fell, scrape their knee up, and they crying and hysterical and they upset because they just now learning how to ride a bike and they still fell. So they feel like, I should know how to ride by now. Why am I still falling? How would you speak to that 5-year-old kid? You wouldn't be like, oh, get up, stop crying, just let it go. You trying too much, you doing too much. You wouldn't really. Some people would. I'm not gonna say you wouldn't. There's people who would. I wouldn't. But there's people out there that would, because they just cruel like that. But you really have to be mindful of how you speak to yourself, especially during those days and those times. You have to speak to yourself with love and kindness. That's why I put on my mission statement to teach, empower, and inspire women to love themselves, to see themselves the way God sees and loves them, right? So God not going to put no more on you than you can bear. God loves you, right? And so you have to love yourself enough to calm down a little bit and give yourself more grace and love and kindness. We always talk about giving kindness, be kind to other people, and be nice. Your mom say, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. We always taught that externally, but we need to practice that internally as well. Speak to yourself like somebody you love as well. Not, oh, I'm so dumb and I don't know how to get it yet. Don't do that. You need to rearrange that, okay? So just a quick affirmation, even when I don't feel enough, I am still worthy of love and grace. You are. Even when you don't feel like it. Because I talk about this a lot too. When I go outside, when I go do laundry, when I go places and I don't really care about like my appearance, when I'm just laid back chilling, I'm not really putting too much effort into like how I'm showing up. That's when I get the most the most attention from people. And I'm not just talking about like men or in a just like an attractive way, although that happens as well. But from women too. It's just like just in your natural state, just in your regular, you know what I mean? Like they could see not the outer beauty, but the inner beauty that shines from within. I hope you get the point. All right, so quick affirmation. Even when I don't feel enough, I'm still worthy of love and grace. Repeat it out loud. Tell yourself these things out loud, especially if you don't have like a strong support group or community to pour into you. You have to be responsible enough to give that to yourself, okay? So let's move on. Step number 3, final step. Do one loving action, okay? Loving yourself means showing up for yourself. And that's why I'm here today, y'all. Full transparency. That's why I'm here today. I'm showing up for myself by being here, by speaking to you, by doing this video. I am showing up for myself because this means something to me. This is important to me. This is not a hobby. This is not a job. This is not something that I take for granted. So me being here, me talking to you, me filming this, is me showing up for myself, because I can extend the love and the grace that I have for myself to you, and I could share myself, share my stories, share my words, share my voice, share my experiences with you, so that you can understand you're not alone. You're not alone in any of this, okay? We don't have to go through the same exact thing to understand how challenging life can get. Okay, so examples, You know, what makes you feel alive? What makes you feel like you? You know, maybe doing a video that's not your tea. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like being in front of a camera. Do the things that is aligned with you. You know, whether that's taking a walk, whether that's journaling, whether that's taking a nap, eating your favorite meal or snack, unplugging, talking to a friend, going out, enjoying the sunset. You know, something that nurtures you, not numb you. Okay, something that nurtures you, your spirit, your soul. Okay. So what's one small thing you can do today to show love to yourself? It don't have to be nothing like crazy. Some people they'll go buy themselves something, or something that they wanted for a long time. They'll just go buy it, and that do work. Like that do help. I'm not gonna lie. That's the story for another day. Okay, so let's recap the 3 steps real quick. Number 1, feel it, don't fight it. Number 2, speak to yourself with kindness. Okay. Number 3, take one loving action. One loving action. Okay. You don't have to feel enough to be enough. You already are. Okay. You was born with it. You know, you can't take it off. Nobody could take it from you. Neither. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So if this message spoke to your heart, share it with somebody who needs this reminder today. Okay. And follow me for more self-love and confidence inspiration. Remember, you are a divine inspiration. You are a divine source of inspiration to your friends, your family, your community, and every single person connected to you. Do you hear me? Thank you for being here with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. All right, y'all. Peace.